Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is August the 2nd, 2017. Buy and hold Bitcoin. Think long term and be patient and be careful. Thanks to the person who sent me some Litecoin. And remember, everyone, be committed also. I am committed to Bitcoin. All I need is food and the internet, and everything else is just toppings there. I'm committed to getting the information of Bitcoin out there, and I thought I would just bring that up. Because really all you need is food and maybe the internet. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's a great time to just remind everyone of your commitment to Bitcoin too, if you're out there, because there's all, this is a confusing period of time for some people. So our fork's the new ICO here. Well, before I get into that, the Bitcoin fork that we're this forking into an altcoin that's all the news. Remember you can still get your hardware wallets at cryptohwwallet.com. I think you see that right now. I should stop sharing so you can see my nice shirt. All the links are below to all of that important stuff. Use the discount codes and all of that. I can't see you guys in the chat, but I see there's quite a few of you over there. So pound that like button. Hello, Carlos. Hello. I looked in the chat. I see that Carlos and Johnny and American Silver over there. Hi, guys. All right. So now you've made me completely lose my place because I can't do two things at the same time. You can't do that. Okay, I'm really rambling on. I wanted this to be short. So yeah, there is a tweet out there that inspired me. Forks are the new ICOs, and I linked to that below. All the links that I mentioned in this video are below. Please click on them. They're not labeled properly yet. I'm going to label them soon. So, and I don't know why I opened the show. I just wanted to say that food and internet thing, that was a little out there, and I don't know. That was in my notes, and then I was like, what did that even mean? I mean, I am committed to Bitcoin though. So, I travel around the world talking about it. So ICOs blew up, the first part of this year. Maybe now people are just going to keep forking Bitcoin, and people are just going to get crazy about it because that's what's going on right now. I mean, this fork into Bcash, there's no fundamentals behind it. There's all these technical issues. There's a lot. How do you split it, really? There's danger involved here. And there's where do you store it now? Like Trezor isn't splitting it yet. Everyone is taking their time with this. A lot of responsible parties and responsible exchanges are being really hesitant. Yet the price is jumping through the roof because people can't get it onto the exchanges. So I guess the most important part of this video is in the title, and that is be really careful with this thing, man. I said in past videos, let's try to get 10%, increase our Bitcoin holdings by 10% from this thing, from Bcash, okay? Because that's all. Bcash is just an altcoin that you're going to use to get more Bitcoin. But you got to be safe about it. You got to be safe about it. There's so much. There's so much information out there now. I have been so busy all day. I have not been able to watch all the videos I want to watch. There were some real life things I had to take care of here also. But yeah, be patient. So don't just send your Bitcoin somewhere that says they're going to split it into Bcash for you. Don't do that. I don't think that even exists yet. There's no a reliable splitter site. Be careful if you have Bcash, be careful where you send it. Thoroughly research this thing. I want to do some more research tonight. So I just want everyone to be patient with it. And you know what? I know some people are going to say, Adam, this price might not last long enough. Well, it might not, but you don't want to end up losing your Bitcoin because of this. And there's a slim possibility of that also. Okay. So be careful what you do. Look what others are doing. Reliable other people are doing. I have not been able to get any Bcash yet. All right. I do not have any, and I'm entitled. I have some Bitcoin and I'd like to change my Bcash into Bitcoin, but I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait too. So let's be careful. And yeah, I feel like there's like I wrote down there's a lack of openness in this entire situation in terms of the guys who created it. Like, what's going on behind the scenes here? I mean, obviously this was created as FUD. So the whole, it was created to hurt Bitcoin. So that base right there should make all of us suspicious and careful. So you can see I'm getting more careful every day, and I'm preaching that a little bit more every day after more and more that I see with this thing, because I don't want anybody sending their stuff to weird exchanges. There's a Chinese exchange that they say you can send it to. I mean, I wish Poloniex would accept it or something. Poloniex went down today for some reason. I want to talk about that in a second. All right. So who are Bcash buyers? Who is buying the Bcash too? Who is buying it? Now, the people who are selling it were people who left their Bitcoin on exchanges, which is something I told people not to do, which is something I still strongly believe in. But who is buying it on the other end? Who wants this and for what reasons? And that's a really interesting question, because somebody is buying it. I mean, it's not just Chinese exchanges that are reporting numbers here. There's other ones that are Bittrex, and people are buying it there. So how sustainable is the price once everyone can sell? Because there's a lot of people who can sell. Are there going to be enough buyers out there? Because who are these buyers? Other than, yeah, I don't know. So there was an important Trezor update that came out. I linked to it yesterday. I did not mention it because I didn't know about it. But it's just linked. Go to their blog all the time if you want to follow, if you can actually split over there yet. Maybe it's changed in the last few hours. Everything keeps changing in terms of this. This has been one of the wackiest 48 hours in Bitcoin history. And it's not even Bitcoin that's wacky. It's coin pretending to be Bitcoin and altcoin born from it. But are we going to have more of these altcoins born from it? Friendly forks. And I'll get into that friendly fork situation again below. Pound that like button. So, all right. Yeah, there not enough dumpers are getting on the exchanges yet. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, people can't get them off their devices. It's crazy. So, yeah. These are notes I wrote down. So some of this is already outdated. Bittrex, you can't get stuff onto it. You still cannot send your Bcash onto there. And let's call it everyone's calling it Bcash now, which is awesome, which is why I use its name. What is this? Oh yeah, friendly fork. So I linked to the videos I did in the past about friendly forks. Back in March, I said that they should have, that's a way, an interesting way for new coins to start, by just giving everybody a free version of their coin. And now someone's doing it. Not out of friendliness, though. So I wonder if this unfriendly fork is going to morph into other people forking. As I mentioned yesterday, maybe they'll fork Bcash also. Someone just sent me $10. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. That is really nice of you. I can see it out of the corner of my eyes. I see the color yellow there. Johnny, you are awesome. Red Canoe is doing a thumbs down. I don't know what that's all about. And look, you see, I whenever I see if so somebody wants to, and he says lunch on me. Thank you. I'll get a lot of avocados. I love avocados. But yeah, whenever anyone sends me money over this super chat, I'm obliged to look and say hello. So that's when I look at the chat. So if people wanted me to look at the chat, do the super chat where you send me good old-fashioned fiat. And again, I can't look at the chat when I'm usually doing this. All right, there goes my short video that I wanted to do, and it's becoming a little long. So TUUR de Meester has a tweet out there. What's it say? After the private blockchain, after the private blockchain hype and the ICO wave, we might get a year full of Bitcoin forks. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So it might be the new trend. We've got all these unpredictable trends. Who could predict the next trend? What happened to governance? Now it's going to be Bitcoin forks. And this this tweet here sums up everything. I linked to it below. No one could, okay, yeah, this is from Starkness. No one can move coins, so the price is totally out of whack. A block hasn't been mined in over 12 hours. Okay, and then this Elizabeth Stark said, 4 blocks mined in the past 12 hours. Hit BTC is allowing deposits with 2 confirmations. Price is currently 0.05 BTC over there at that one. And so she gives a link to the Hit BTC exchange. I do not recommend that. Is Hit BTC in China? Because I think it is. So then I can't, I'm just mentioning it because she mentioned it in her tweet. And yes, some people said Poloniex was hacked. It wasn't, it appears. It appears to be back online. But hey, man, don't keep your stuff over there because eventually they all get hacked. Something happens at all of them. Maybe they could set, maybe somebody could, and obviously they're doing everyone's doing the responsible thing. The responsible exchanges are doing the responsible thing by not putting this Bcash on there when it's not reliable in terms of what that Elizabeth just said. And you can check out her tweet below. So people want to, this is funny. And thank you, Angry Artichokes. He just sent $5. You the man, Adam. Keep up the good work. And I'm trying to. Posting a new video here every day is commitment to Bitcoin. That's what I do. That's commitment to Bitcoin. Yeah, I need food. I need some other things too in life. Come on. I love avocados. Healthy food, people. So, oh yeah, people want to pay $2,700 for Bitcoin that is worth $3,100. Do you get where I'm going with that? Because right now, Bitcoin's selling for about $2,700. Bcash is selling for $400. So people want pre-forked Bitcoin because that Bitcoin you can split. You pay $2,700 for it, but you get 2 for the price of 1. You get your Bcash too. Well, now there's Bitcoin being mined that you might end up with that you're not going to get Bcash. You're not getting the bonus, but you're still paying $2,700 for it. Some people have miraculously been able to strip their Bcash from their Bitcoin. So if you buy a Bitcoin from someone, you don't know if it's been stripped of its Bcash yet. So those of us who held Bitcoin before the fork, we've got something good there. And I was talking about this before this happened. Well, this might become a little bit more newsworthy soon. So I linked to a CNBC article and a tweet, and I don't know if it was on CNBC, but CNBC's talking Litecoin. Wow. And they're like pumping it, saying good things about it. Pound that like button, says the bad virus. He sent me £5 just now. Wow. Thanks, guys, for all this fiat. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everyone being, it's late at night. It's 10:40 on the East Coast. So to all those people out there who are watching this show, and there are a lot of shows out there now. I mean, they're just crazy things and just crazy. Some people are crazy. There's some crazy good ones and some crazy whack ones, but I appreciate this loyal audience a lot. But so what is up with the Litecoin? I'm bringing it up because I think it was the original. Well, it forked differently. Everyone didn't get it. I'm mangling this whole explanation. No, Litecoin is the original altcoin. Litecoin was it solves all the problems that this Bcash is trying to solve. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Vinny Lingham is here. Also, I linked to an article that talks about the Bcash devs basically almost claiming victory on the first day. And I'm just like, huh? I mean, there's technical issues galore. No one can buy it. No one wants to sell it because they're worried. Well, the exchanges don't want to deal with it because they're worried about some technical aspects. People are scared they can lose Bitcoin because of it. So I wouldn't be patting myself on the back yet, you Bcash devs, but whatever. There's an article about it. Check it out. See their side of the story, I guess. Vinny Lingham, he is in a Forbes article by Laura Shin, which is basically mainstream media FUD. It's a second version of Bitcoin. She doesn't it doesn't convey all the issues that are going on right now. That it is an altcoin. Everyone involved, everyone who understands, knows it's an altcoin. Vinny talks about how there could be a third Bitcoin when they do the SegWit 2x, and it's not even a third Bitcoin because the Bcash is not a Bitcoin. But yeah, And here's a quote that I liked from the Forbes article, though. For this reason, Chief Executive Ryan Taylor of another cryptocurrency, Dash, disputed that Bitcoin was forked, writing in an emailed statement, some developers have created a new digital currency and formulated an effective means of distributing it by giving it to everyone with an existing Bitcoin balance. And I thought that was a great way of explaining everything that I was trying to explain before. As the friendly fork, it basically defines what the friendly fork is. Formulated an effective means of distributing this digital currency, this new altcoin. But other than that, in the article, it was kind of fuddacious. All right, Whale Panda. Bcash is currently a bit like OneCoin. You just see it at inflated prices because you can't send it to exchanges yet to dump. All right, people. There's a lot of people wanting to dump. I mean, I want to sell mine. I want to get my Bitcoin. I won't be able to dump it all at the same time as there's like limits and stuff. But be patient. Be patient, people. Here, this guy says, Brad Mills says, when deposits open up and there is endless sell pressure, then we will find out the true value of Bcash. I'm guessing under $50. Hey, man, that wouldn't shock me at all. Man, but as long as that temptation of 0.1 Bitcoin is out there, I'm interested just to get more Bitcoin, because I'm not interested in what they stand for at all. But I mean, if people want to start a new ICO type craze, I can't stop them. And you know, one of the weird things about this that could help sustain it also is that not everyone is going to be selling their Bcash also. They don't even know. I mean, it's hard to split it now. And there's all these golden hold people out there who don't even care, who don't even know this is going on. There's so many people who don't know what's going on. And that's another interesting aspect of all of this. Yeah, the mainstream media has no clue. I have written down. That's true. Yeah, but they're still doing. The mainstream media is like 2 days behind always. They're like a competitor to Bitcoin, a second big. It's not. It's an altcoin. Learn what it is. There's one Bitcoin. Yeah, again, don't do anything crazy, people. Be careful when splitting. Don't send it to fake split sites. And this is not an Ethereum Classic-like situation. People keep on trying to compare this to when Ethereum Classic was born. First of all, Ethereum Classic was the original Ethereum. Ethereum forked away from Ethereum Classic. Secondly, it was much easier to split it then. Thirdly, the exchanges, the legitimate exchanges, were accepting it right away. Like you got that thing on Poloniex really soon after it was out there, and there wasn't as much hype behind it either. Like this is a different situation, a really different situation. Like people knew about this for a little bit, a week or so, and like everyone had to prepare. Ethereum Classic was very unexpected, and just but for some reason there was better flow to the whole thing. I think because of Poloniex, you got to give them a lot of credit, and maybe because the ecosystem was smaller then, it was easier to do back then. But I just want to say this is not like the Ethereum Classic situation. I lived through it. This is hard, dudes. This is dangerous. You can lose your Bitcoin. The scammers are obviously much more advanced now too. So a lot of people are saying that SegWit 2x, now that this is out, that the SegWit 2x people shouldn't come. They should just, not fork in November. And they shouldn't. No, of course they shouldn't. But not for this reason, because this doesn't solve their problem really, because it isn't even legitimate coin yet. This coin isn't, like, people aren't using this coin for anything yet. So in theory, you think the people behind SegWit 2x actually really want to use, they want to have bigger blocks for a reason. This thing is not, this Bcash is not, it's not ready. I mean, it's not ready yet. So wait till it's ready. Wait till people really using it, not speculating on it, to say that the SegWit 2x people should give up. But the SegWit 2x people should give up for many different reasons. First of all, because they're not going to be successful. Second of all, because they're just creating another altcoin anyway. But this altcoin doesn't really cancel them out. But I don't want to, I mean, I'm just presenting my opinion. I don't want to give them too much credit either, SegWit 2x people. But just, I've seen different things out there saying that this is the real SegWit 2x. No, it doesn't even work yet. So, and I doubt SegWit 2x will ever work either correctly. All right. Yeah, people can't sell. All the sellers are locked out. Yeah, we keep on saying that. I keep on saying that. I wrote down a million times here in my thing. Can't sell, can't sell. You could tell how much I wanted to sell this thing today. All right. Lorian Gamaroff gave me a link to the show that I linked to the other day that had a bunch of loud music in the background while he presented. They got rid of that music. It's better now. It's linked to below. Bitcoin Investment Trust, GBTC, is at $443 now. It's up since I mentioned it yesterday. Again, that's bullish for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin has maintained its $2,700 basically through all this wackiness. I mean, again, these last 48 hours, how can you describe them? God, there's so much information out there, and everybody's videos are running long now, which is problematic because we just don't have enough time to watch all this stuff, and there is great information out there. So yeah, I reminded everyone. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention last time that someone said that we can't forget who to boycott, like Eric Voorhees, and the yours.org guy is someone I said, because these guys are, I don't know what they're trying to do to Bitcoin, man. I just remember who was on the other side through all this, who was, I don't know, who was trying to make this out to be a second Bitcoin, because it's not a second Bitcoin. If people are out there trying to say this is a second Bitcoin, a real hard fork, and not what it is, nothing but a FUD coin that we should be trying to get Bitcoin from, then we got to remember them afterwards. And I'm really surprised that the yours.org guy, Ryan X. Charles, says some of the stuff he says, because his business isn't even launched yet. And his competitor, Steam It, is already out there that he's going to try to take out. I don't get that, dude. All right. All right. Do people have So yeah, does anyone have Bcash yet? Say so in the chat. I'm gonna join you guys in the chat in a second. But I am Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to pound that like button, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I still haven't caught up on my sleep from flying 18 hours or whatever the heck it was. But hey, man, no complaints. When you get to, hang out in Australia one day and then end up at Baltimore, and I'll be in Ireland on the 10th in a few days. So bye, everyone, and pound that like button.